One of the most common themes we get questions about is emailing a college coach. Whether it's what do I say or when should I send it, it feels like routinely we're answering those questions for high school athletes, which is great. So ask and you shall receive. Over the next month, we're going to be discussing the who, what, when, where, and why of emailing college coaches. So first up is the who. Who do I email? Typically speaking, a conversation takes place with at least two people. When it comes to college recruiting, you definitely want to make sure you aren't just talking to yourself. And to make sure of that, you should be emailing programs that you can actually play for. Not only should you be able to play for them, those schools, you should also be able to make sure that you're academically qualified for those schools. Because one guarantee you can count on when you're sending your intro emails to coaches is this: if you can't cut it in the classroom or on the field, you're not going to be getting any replies. Now, once you've determined, what schools might make sense for you, you need to figure out which coach on staff handles the recruiting, and use that coach as your email's main recipient. Most likely, that's going to be the recruiting coordinator. I'd also highly recommend that you CC or carbon copy every coach on staff that might have a say in your recruiting process. For instance, if you play defensive back in football, use the recruiting coordinator as your main recipient and then CC the other defensive coaches. Here's the deal. When sending an email, your goal should be to create some sort of accountability within that coaching staff to respond to your email. You want to hear back from the coaches you send emails to, whether it's a good response or a bad response. Additionally, you have a much better chance of getting a reply if you send the same email to multiple coaches on staff, as opposed to just, one coach. Send emails to the right programs and to the right coaches.